Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify, Apple, or Google, please leave a 5-star rating and review. It supports the podcast and it doesn't cost you anything. This content is brought to you by Uphold, which is a great crypto platform that I've been using since 2017. So I can vouch for this platform. They have over 10 million users, 250 plus cryptocurrencies, and they're available in 150 countries. You can also buy precious metals and equities on Uphold. If you'd like to learn more, please visit the link in the description. Well, folks, I want to start off with my inverse Cramer trade that I told you all about on April 29th. And that is when Jim Cramer that weekend was tweeting out about different retailers saying, sell, or this company's bad. And I called BS on that because I saw he said sell on Warby Parker. So the first rule of thumb, right, is inverse Cramer. You do the opposite of what he says. And second, I'm like, wait a minute. Summer season's coming up. Warby Parker is a eyeglassware retailer. They have sunglasses and so forth. So business is going to go up. So that same day, and I posted the screenshot of my buy order, I bought some stocks or Warby Parker stocks, I should say. And of course, bought it at the bottom or near the bottom. Well, I gave updates along the way on May 1st, I tweeted out that I was up over 6% because the price of the stock had jumped to over $11. Well, today, folks, the price is over $12. I'm up 14%. Inverse Cramer. Now, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but close to 100%. I would say it works 95% of the time. And of course, there's an ETF out there which counter trades this guy. He's a clown on TV. So please, as always, don't listen to Jim Cramer. Do the opposite of what he says. All right, let's jump into the news, folks. We got some big Ripple news here, some statements from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. So Ripple's tussle with the SEC to cost the firm $200 million. The U.S. puts politics ahead of policy, Brad Garlinghouse has said at the 2023 Dubai FinTech Summit. Wow, $200 million, guys. Much respect to Ripple. This is not just a fight on behalf of XRP. It is a fight on behalf of the entire industry. As you know, I've been talking about for over a year now. We as an industry have to go on the offensive because we're not dealing with a regulator that has integrity. As I've said many times, Gary Gensler is a scumbag, corrupt regulator. They will lie. They will do anything shady under the table to win. And, you know, once again, this is a government agency. You would expect they would have some sense of moral ground, you know, that they stand on, but they don't care. It's about going around, shaking down companies and taking as much money as possible. And of course, they're fighting on behalf of the incumbents. They're trying to stop these startups which are disrupting the incumbent financial industry, folks. So we're in for a fight. And Brad and Ripple, this is a lot of money they're putting out there to fight. But, you know, this is for the survival of their business. Now, don't get me wrong, Ripple could still survive globally, but the U.S. is the largest capital market. So they're trying to fight on to operate their business and also get clarity because there's no clarity in the industry right now. Now, Brad also tweeted out the following. He said, as I shared on stage at the Dubai FinTech Summit, Ripple is expanding in Dubai with 20% of our customers based in MENA and clear regulatory regimes being developed. It's no surprise that Dubai is emerging as a key global financial hub for crypto innovation to thrive. So around the world, we're seeing other countries are opening their doors and greenlighting crypto companies, and they're providing the regulatory clarity. While here in the United States, we're dealing with, once again, scumbag regulator Gary Gensler, and we're dealing with a complete mess. The CFTC saying one thing, the SEC saying another. You have states like New York and their attorney general are saying different things. It's a complete mess. How is any entrepreneur and innovator supposed to know what to do? So, if the U.S. keeps this up, they're going to be left behind. And but one thing's for sure, they cannot stop this technology. The genie's out the bottle. The train has left the station. Ain't no stopping it. And if they don't get on board, they will have their blockbuster moment, and that is losing out on big opportunity and going bankrupt. So really great statements here from Brad. And here's some even better statements from Brad. So Shout out to Brad Kimes and these guys who hosted the XRP Las Vegas conference. I didn't get to attend due to some family reasons, but Brad showed up, which much respect for doing that. I wouldn't think he would show up, but I got to respect him for that. He made some very interesting statements. Let me play the clip for you.
I appreciate you thanking me, but I'm here to thank you for all that you have done to support this effort. Truly, it does take an army, and this army has been incredible and supportive. We're going to win this thing, and we're going to have a proper party.
So notice what Brad says. We're going to win this thing, and then we're going to throw a proper party. So he sounds confident. And, the longer this thing goes and, there's a lot the SEC is trying to hide with the Hinman documents and emails. I think Ripple knows that. So that's why they're putting their feet on the pedal here and just pushing it. And hopefully we hear from the judge soon. I do believe Ripple's going to walk away with a victory. Well, that's not guaranteed, but we'll have to wait and see. But I think in as far as probability, the probability of them winning is very high. And I'm looking forward to the news from the judge as soon as possible. Now, Brad mentioned Dubai and what's happening in the UAE and so forth. But Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, happens to be in that region. He tweeted out, the UAE deserves a lot of credit for being forward-thinking on crypto. First dedicated crypto regulator in the world, a clear rule book published, business-friendly plus strong customer protections. Really enjoying my visit so far. And he tweeted out a photo of him meeting with the Minister of Economy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, so apologies. And they're shaking hands. So, guys, once again, crypto is a global asset class. It's more than just the United States, and there's no stopping it. It's here to stay, and countries that try to ban it and stop it, it's going to be their economic death sentence. But those who embrace it will do well. Now, we got some interesting updates here from Flare. So many of you know about the Flare networks, or Flare network, I should say. Many of you got the Flare token distribution if you participated in the XRP snapshot. So Flare integrates blockchain API on Google Cloud Marketplace. Google Cloud Marketplace adds support for 9 different blockchain APIs, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, and through the integration with Layer 1 Oracle Network Flare. So this is some great updates here. The integration of the Google Cloud Marketplace will provide high-integrity blockchain data from Flare nodes and connected chain nodes to a large pool of developers and users of the software products and services platform. This includes blockchain APIs for Algorand, BNB Smart Chain, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Flare, Litecoin, Songbird, XRP Ledger, and the future supported blockchain APIs. So great news. This is what you want to see: continued building partnerships and integration, leading to real-world adoption. Now, many of you may be hearing about BRC20, right? What the hell is BRC20? Well, I'm sure some of you have heard of ERC20, and that is a token standard, the ability to mint tokens on the Ethereum blockchain. Well, BRC20 is the proposed standard for minting tokens on the Bitcoin blockchain. However, I talked about Pepe Coin and some of these, the Bitcoin oracles and so forth, or I should say ordinals, not oracles, ordinals. My only concern there was, will this slow down the Bitcoin blockchain even further? And it looks like it is, folks. We were seeing high transaction fees. We're seeing a lot of transactions still stuck in the queue. And that's not good. I'm bullish on Bitcoin as digital gold, a store of value, as hard money, right? The same way physical gold has those same principles. Bitcoin as a day-to-day currency, I am not bullish on it. Bitcoin as a blockchain that you can build on, I am not bullish on that, folks. It is not built for that. And I think this movement of BRC20 and so forth is not going to end well for Bitcoin. I think this project will probably have to be abandoned because this is too crazy what's happening. So let me give you some context, guys. So BRC20 is a fungible token standard made explicitly for the Bitcoin blockchain. BRC20 uses ordinal inscriptions of JavaScript object notation, which is JSON, to deploy token contracts and mint and transfer tokens. Tokens can be attributed to Satoshis and when traded or swapped with others, just like with other tokens. Although it sounds similar to Ethereum's ERC20 token standard, there are key differences you need to be aware of. BRC20 uses proof of work mechanism since it's the Bitcoin blockchain, while ERC20 uses proof of stake mechanism on the Ethereum blockchain. So guys, there were some tokens that were minted like the Ordi, Pepe, and Punk, which are gaining traction and attention, but this is slowing down the Bitcoin blockchain. And in fact, Binance had to halt Bitcoin withdrawals because of the fees were so crazy. They skyrocketed. So we got a problem here. And this is, once again, why Bitcoin is not great for day-to-day usage. So the top crypto exchange by trade volume had about an hour suspended Bitcoin withdrawals early Sunday morning and had suspended them a second time throughout the day. Binance increased its Bitcoin withdrawal fees from 0.0002 Bitcoin or $5.59 to 0.001 Bitcoin or $27.94 per withdrawal. Due to an increase in the overall network fee on the Bitcoin network, the operational cost of maintaining Bitcoin or withdrawals for Bitcoin also increases, they said. And there's a lot of unconfirmed transactions sitting in the blockchain's mempool, which on Monday morning recorded its highest ever count in its 14-year history at 444,000. That's not good. Now, I say that that's not good in the sense of, if you're trying to do stuff on Bitcoin and move money or whatever it may be, you can't have this. This is not proper for real world adoption, right? Maybe in crypto, mind waiting, okay, but it's not for the person who's looking to go buy stuff at the store. It's not going to work. So this is not good, folks. And this is my concern with this BRC20 stuff and the building on the Bitcoin blockchain. I don't think this is going to end well. I could be wrong, but I don't think this is going to end well. The logic will tell you, if you slow the network down, you clog it up like this, who the hell is going to want to move funds with Bitcoin, right? That's not good. Now, there are those who are working on layer 2 solutions like the Lightning Network. So David Marcus, who is, of course, formerly at Facebook and PayPal, he's the CEO and co-founder of Lightspark. He said, with Bitcoin fees increasing and the mempool getting backed up, there's never been a better time for exchanges and wallets to integrate the Lightning Network. And there's no faster, easier, or more reliable way than with the Lightspark. Enable Lightning this week. I still want to see more from Lightning. I'm not against Lightning. I think it's a great solution for, in the immediate, but to scale globally is what we need to see and be able to transact. We know there has to be like a reserve of Bitcoin put into the network for it to function. So we'll have to wait and see, guys. Now, speaking of Bitcoin, amid pending state mining bills, one has become law. Montana bill protecting crypto miners from discrimination was signed this week amid broader state-level push on the topic. So we're seeing states moving to embrace crypto and Bitcoin mining. Some, of course, even in Texas, were trying to push an anti-Bitcoin mining bill, but I don't think that's going to make it. But other states are competing now, folks. Game theory is playing out. So the Montana bill, officially signed Tuesday, allows industrial and at-home miners to conduct their business free from government interference. It notes that such activities offer positive economic value for U.S. individuals and companies. The law prohibits requirements for crypto miners that differ from those applicable to data centers and prevents discriminatory digital asset mining utility rates. It also prohibits taxing crypto as a payment method. This is really great because you saw just last week the White House, the Biden administration, was looking to impose a 30% tax on the electricity used by Bitcoin miners. So states are taking advantage of this technology, embracing it, and welcoming businesses and jobs in. So this is a great sign. Finally, these 5 companies have filed Web3 or NFT patents. Industry attention is once again turning to the role patents play in securing intellectual property related to blockchain technology and perhaps gain a competitive edge. So I love to see things like this because it shows what some of these big players are looking to do, and you get a lot of information from trademark filings and patent filings. So let me give you some details. Filings for U.S. and international patents or trademarks related to cryptocurrency sectors, including blockchain initiatives and NFT enterprises, are one main means for companies to secure related intellectual property and potentially gain a competitive advantage. In the meantime, as mainstream tech giants, including Amazon, hop on the NFT bandwagon, the industry has been parsing the possibility of a spring to summer surge in exclusive access to events and collections. Now, many of you may recall Amazon is looking to launch an NFT marketplace. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be very, very interesting. So here's the list of companies. Haribo, many of you may recall or know that name, is the candy maker. So German candy maker Haribo has taken a leap into the world of NFTs. The gummy bear maker registered an NFT trademark application with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office on April 25th. The company filed for a number of applications related to digital collectibles and the nature of downloadable media files. FICO, so the global analytics software firm FICO, recently hit a patent jackpot. Not only was it awarded 12 patents, but its use of blockchain or data and model governance was also patented. We also got Fujitsu. In March, Japanese electronic giant Fujitsu filed a trademark application covering scores of services, including crypto trading. Wow. Fidelity Investments, here Boston-based investment management firm Fidelity Investments broke new ground by filing trademark applications in December that indicated plans to service customers in a virtual world powered by digital currencies. And Formula One, rounding out the top five, or the five companies. In the fourth quarter of 2022, auto racing league Formula One filed a number of crypto-related trademarks for its F1 abbreviation, changing from NFTs to retail stores for virtual goods. Folks, very telling. Why do this if crypto is a fad, a scam, pump and dump? Right? I say those things because you'll see headlines about crypto's still a fad, crypto's dead, crypto's a pump and dump. You'll have the naysayers and those who have hidden agendas come out and say these things. But look at what the companies are doing, right? Forget about what people are saying. What are they doing? We see investments, building, hiring, filing for patents, and much more. So very bullish news. I'm very bullish on the future of this asset class. This is my not my first go around. I'm awaiting my third bull market. I'm experiencing my third bear market right now. Well, second bear market, I should say. I've seen the times when we didn't have any of these big companies coming in looking to build with the technology. And it's amazing to look back at 2016 when I first entered to where we are now. It's pretty amazing. All right, folks, that's the news. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you all later.